Alright guys, well, this morning I kind of tried to make a plan, and when I went to that spot, the road was blocked off, so I couldn't go any further, and so I turned around, made another plan, and when I got to where I was planning to turn, directly in front of me, it was basically the same area that I was planning to hunt, but directly in front of me there was a truck that had stopped, and it looked like they were about to shoot at something. I didn't want to bother them, so I just turned off, and then I could hear a shot, so it's likely that they shot at a moose. But yeah, I guess I could have stopped and taken a look, but again, I didn't want to bother them because they were in the process of shooting. Anyways, so that kind of discouraged me a little bit because it was right in the area that I was planning to hunt. So I went out and walked a bit, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little deflated. This is day 7 of hunting. Started off with elk hunting and then moved on to moose. And unfortunately, this area is just not, at least where I am, maybe, the area that I'm in just doesn't seem like it has a very high population. And I need to make a decision as to how many more days or day I'm gonna hunt. So I'm gonna go back to the closest gas station, fill up my truck, and then I think I'm gonna switch it up a little. I'm gonna hunt a little lower. I may drive quite a distance up this one river and see what kind of sign I see, but I know there's probably mule deer down there too, so if anything, maybe I'll be able to find a mule deer buck. But yeah, I need to switch things up because my mood right now is a little low. I was my anniversary yesterday, my wife and mine. So we've been, chatting on InReach, but it's just not the same without being able to call. There's no signal out here. I don't have any connection. So pretty much my InReach is my only form of communication. So yeah, that was kind of tough to have, not being able to speak to her or have a chat with my son. So I think there's limited days, and right now Charlie also decided he's not coming out, so I think it's just not enough days that he would have to hunt, and it's quite a distance from where he lives. So and based on like the difficulties that I've had, he made that decision, so that's fine. Hopefully I'll get out for another hunt with him, but right now I'm just trying to make the most of this time that I'm out here. So yeah, we'll see. I'll get gas and then make another plan. Well, just an update. So I went and got gas, and then I went along a lower section that followed a creek or a river. But then it came to a gate, a private gate, and there is private lots down there, private property. So I just turned around and came back up the mountain and decided to go deeper into the region and find another creek to explore. And yeah, so anyways, I'm just taking advantage of my 10 bird limit and taking some grouse as I go. There's another Franklin spruce grouse. Got a good shot through the neck, killed it quickly, and didn't affect the breast meat, so that's good. Well, at least I can see that no one's gone in further than this. But I'm going to go check it out. I've been seeing some moose droppings in this new location, and those are pretty fresh. So that's a good sign. Oh, that looks like deer droppings. Well, there's also bears in the area. That's more fresh. Bear scat. It won't do me any good to try to take a moose in this stuff. You can see the layers. You just see it's soft peat moss or something. But you just have to guide your way through all this stuff and try not to step in a hole. It's not a spot you want to take a moose. Oh, that's quite the burl on that tree. Can make quite the bowl out of that. Well, I got one more ruffed grouse. So far I've only eaten one grouse. I've had a spruce grouse. But yeah, this is another ruffed that I just got, and I'm going to add it to my limit of 10. I got one more left that I can get to fill my 10 bird limit. Cool. This open forest kind of came to this edge. Pretty cool. There's a river down below. This edge for now. Well, I'm not seeing much for fresh tracks up here. This certainly is a cool lookout. Pilsner. Well, this last spot looks like it was probably a decent spot. There are lots of older tracks, but nonetheless, there's a bunch of tracks all throughout here. But anyways, what can you do? Well, guys, I've decided to call it this morning. This was my last hike, and I went in and checked an area that was like kind of a flat and some marshy areas, but made some calls. No response. So I'm gonna call it, and yeah, it was a learning experience, but I don't know. We'll see what happens on the next hunt. Hopefully I can get a buck at least this year. And there may be an opportunity at a spike fork moose, but we'll see. All right, thanks. Man, I just left my camera here. I drove all the way down the mountain. And thankfully it was still, I drove up here as fast as I can, but thankfully the spot that I was in wasn't being used very much, or man, oh man, that was crazy. Leaving your camera like that just on the side of the road. Thank God I got it back. Wow, jeez. So yeah, the reason I was taking out my camera to begin with was because I'm pretty sure these are all just random wild horses, just all along the road here. I'm sure they can jump this little gate here, or this little fence here. I don't know, there's a bunch of horses in this field. Maybe they belong to this farmer, but with all these other horses just random along the roadway. Pretty sure they're wild.